start stream over on YouTube. There we go. Okay, YouTube is back. Welcome back, YouTube. Sorry for that. You know, it's just regular stream stuff. It's whatever. It happens. But I hope you guys are doing okay. Thank you so much for tuning back into the stream. If you found yourself lost for a little bit there. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. We are switching over now to Death and Faeology. And for those who are interested, yes, we will be co-streaming a broadcast in just about 45 minutes. So we are going to have to unfortunately cut our playthrough of this demo a little bit short, much shorter than I thought, but don't worry. I'm pretty sure that the small bit that we do cover is gonna be enough to kind of whet your appetite. I mean, just the starting screen alone is already a lot, but let me know if I need to adjust the volume at all. The score is beautiful, by the way. I will lower it just a smidge, and we will go ahead and open the Steam page so we can figure out what this one is all about. This one is a lot more into my wheelhouse because it deals with investigation. But yeah, Death and Faeology. In a world where the Fae-touched fall prey to a sinister killer, only a Faeologist can uncover the truth. A dark academia murder mystery visual novel with supernatural cases, interactive investigation, romanceable characters, and multiple endings, set in the roaring 1920s New York. The release date for this has not been announced yet, but it was developed and published by Mushroom Mallow. I played another of their games off stream, Otome. Very fun. Very spicy. Doesn't look like there's any mature content warnings here. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. Again, today's theme for demo day was the supernatural. So for the first game, for anyone who missed it, the first game that we played was Scarlet Hunt, and it dealt with vampires and sort of like a vampire Hunger Games society, where they're the higher power and they're toying around with their blood banks a little bit. This one is dealing with the Fae, the magical fairies, the Fae-touched even. Let's go ahead and check the settings real quick. Very bare bones settings. Let's go new game then. What is your name? Men Gaming. As we should be. Grading first-year assignments can be such an exercise in patience. I ought to remind myself that Faeology is a relatively recent science, only a couple of decades old. This university, the only Faeology university in the whole country, was just finished being built in 1905. It's still barely acknowledged in the academic field. More importantly, I've got to keep in mind that children inherit their parents' prejudices and misconceptions. The human world has formed its own notion of fairies. Alas, I find myself unable to suppress a big sigh every time I read references to poisoned apples, ushering princesses into eternal sleep. A reference to the Cottingley fairies is one I can understand, since it was quite the sensation not too long ago. Oh, I stole the corn tuber away from y'all. Here, let's bring it back. Although it would be clear in the eyes of renowned Faeologists that the photographs are mere imitations. A pity that Sir Doyle was taken in by it. I ought to take a break. The grading session today has taken me quite a tangent. My beloved Oz. Oh my god, that's so beautiful! I suppose having a fairy companion does give one an advantage in identifying genuine fairies. I'd say break is in order, wouldn't you? Oz responds through trills that I've learned to interpret over the decades I've known them. The Cottingley fairies again? Yes, and Princess's eternal slumber due to poisoned apples. We don't care much for human princesses. But making poisoned apples is rather an easy feat. Shall I turn one of them into a toad in front of the whole class to show that Fae folk is capable of more than that? At the same time, showing them that not all fairies are a friendly bunch. Yeah, for the Fae, from what I remember actually, because I used to divulge in reading a lot of Fae romance, spicy paranormal stories a lot back in the day. For the Fae, you don't want to make promises with them at all, otherwise it enters you in a contract with them. The Fae are very tricky folk. You also don't want to give them your true name, ever. Otherwise they hold so much power over you. Those are two things I remember specifically about the Fae folk. And there are different factions of them. I can't help but chuckle at the thought of that. I believe some might just quit that same day if you do that. Besides, if other Faeologists get a hold of your existence, who knows what they'll do to you? Chances are high those people will try to pin you to a corkboard and vivisect you. I would never let that happen. I've always appreciated your pursuing Faeology to ensure that. This is the least I can do. I wonder what Oz has done for us. We seem very indebted to them. We've known each other since I was 7. You've saved me countless times since just countless times. Okay. Well, you could have let me bleed to death when you found me. I would never. I could hear a delightful melody of chirps laced with a touch of whimsy, which makes me feel just a tad fizzy. That's another thing with the Fae folk too, is they very much take their deals very seriously. Like, if they owe you something, they will take that very, very seriously. It seems that even the laugh of a fairy possesses some magical quality. It's so pretty, though! While you're on break, isn't there something else on your agenda this afternoon? Right, Mr. Henkel's letter. Thanks for reminding me. I retrieve the letter from my patron from a desk drawer. I lean back on my chair and read the missive aloud to myself. Dear Men Gaming, how long are you going to keep me in suspense? Will you or will you not accompany me to this year's Leos Gala? You could do a lot worse than forgetting your boring books for a moment in favor of whiling away an evening with champagne and canapes and invigorating company. And when I say invigorating, I'm not speaking of those old sods with deep pockets ready to be exploited by way of funding grants for your research. I'm speaking, of course, of yours truly. Do write to me sometime before Saturday. I'm sorry, did we say this was a Mr. Henkel? Saucy old man. That's tomorrow's date, isn't it? I'd like to say that I am also, that we as a collective unit are also playing as a man. Is this my yaoi for the stream? Oh, I know. My delay in responding is entirely by design, I assure you. I'd hate to be getting the looks from the crowd like I'm a wet blanket. Faeology isn't worth my dough, they'd say. Oz's replying chirp is decidedly indignant. I nod to Oz in agreement before returning to Mr. Henkel's letter! It is, in fact, a he! In other news, I've heard that little Ruthie Blythe caused a minor ruckus in the city's hottest speakeasy. If your old Detective Kraus hadn't been in the area at the time as well, who knows what would have happened. I find myself rather perturbed at this revelation. I would have telephoned Ruthie and asked what the story was, like when we were children. However, for better or for worse, we aren't on friendly terms anymore. Aww. I resume reading my patron's letter. Speaking of the detective, have you two been keeping in contact? He gave me the cold shoulder when I crossed paths with him at last week's benefit. Hi, Clyde. Clyde's here, everybody. Say hi to Clyde.
Hi, Clyde.
Not you. I couldn't help assuming that his persistently frosty treatment of me might have had something to do with you. It's unfortunate that the extensive bond you have with him should end in a rather bitter taste. As you told me more than once, when it was good, there was nothing else quite like it. Yet you speak very little of him now, and I find myself wondering if he still holds a place in that guarded heart of yours. The letter is signed, Yours Everlasting, a Mr. Oscar Henkel!
It's Henkel.
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 That's my boyfriend! Henkel! Well, I've kept kept Mr. Henkel waiting long enough. I press a pen to a fresh sheet of paper, commence crafting a response. Okay, I'm here, right? Trying to restart the stream. No, we're not restarting the stream. I just got my Yowie fix. We don't even know if we're male or female. They haven't alluded to that at all. Just then, a familiar rhythmic rapping pierces the silence. A glance in the direction of Oz, but they're nowhere to be seen. Oz must have camouflaged himself in a heartbeat. Also that, Fae, known for their glamour. I put Mr. Henkel's letter in the drawer before calling out. Come in, Minnie. Oh, she's pretty. My assistant enters the office. She's careful to snap the door shut behind her. Professor. Yes, Minnie. Minerva, and we call her Minnie. Were you talking to yourself again? That's right. You know me. I see. Sometimes I wonder what she must have thought while hearing the mumbling sounds of me speaking with Oz. But she knows when not to poke her nose into things. One of the things I like about her, and also what makes her the bee's knees when it comes to being an assistant. I'd hate to be I was gonna say beaver of bad news! I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's here. Another love interest? I wanna play as Minnie. I gotta rush through this. You're gonna distract me, Chase. I gotta rush through this because we have a showcase in like 30 minutes. Next time. Who? That police detective from the newspapers. Sorry. Police detective. Even as I echo these two words, there's a sinking feeling in my stomach. You know, the man who made you crumple the papers and toss them in the trash can. In my head, and I'm so glad I didn't say it out loud, in my head, I saw something else, not crumple. I saw something else. Anyway, in the end, we had to stop our subscription for the dailies. Detective Theodore Krauss? Yes, that's the one. Knowing Theo is here makes my world go momentarily off kilt. It's as if, by the magic of the fairy tales I malign, the ink in my patron's letter has manifested him into the reception area. Can't you tell him I'm out delivering a lecture on the far side of campus or something? That depends. Is a lie like that gonna deter this man? An astute question. She's truly wise beyond her years. Now you're right, he would find me wherever. I'm his one true love. I'm pretty sure this game didn't even sell itself as romance. Hold on, let me pull up the page. No, it's just Detective Mystery Noir Interactive Fiction and Visual Novel. There's no romance. It's just me. Probably not. He'd happily traverse the entire campus just to torment me, I'm guessing. Alright, let him in. I'm ready to receive. Shocking, period. With a brisk nod, Minnie returns to the reception area. I barely have time for a steadying breath before Theo barges in. Oh, Theo, we already have a nickname for him. Oh my god. He drops a box on my desk right off the bat. A gift? For moi? What is this? Why is he in my office? Look at him, he's so gruff. Looks like he hasn't slept in days. Probably thinking about me. Well, look who the cat dragged in. Guys, chill. Guys, calm down. Not even a how do you do? What? Do niceties suddenly mean something to you? Don't exclamation point copium. We don't have copium here. We're full of hopium even. I seem to recall you packing your bags and moving out without so much as a goodbye. There are multiple endings in this game. One of them can be me and Theodore. There was no one to say goodbye to. Oh my god, there's tension. Didn't you find out I left only a few days later? Oh my god, a lover's quarrel! At least it made it easier for you to leave, didn't it? There's a tinge of hurt in his voice. He's our ex, guys! Do we get back with our ex? Do we do it? There's a tinge of hurt in his voice that I'm only able to pick up because we lived together for several months. Several! As my mouth struggles to catch the words hanging in the air, I feel the piercing, icy silence creeping in. I ought to break the silence before I freeze. I can't believe we got another Yaoi game and haven't seen a single Yuri game in months. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Look, bring up the Steam page again. Sorry, sound void. There's no persistent audio. Visual novel, interactive fiction, detective, mystery, noir. Do you see romance? I don't think so. What do you mean, yaoi? No, that's not this. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I ought to break the silence before I freeze. And they were roommates. What's in the box? Probably our stuff. He lets out a deep sigh that rather sounds like relief. Your things. Oh, our things! Your things that somehow you didn't take with you when you left. Even that oddly crafted handkerchief you loved so much. That handkerchief was a gift for you. He's returning our gifts because we broke up. You conjured it. I see the corner of his mouth twitch. He's lying. What should I do with this information? Reach out for the box and check. This guy looks like he's a man of evidence. He's a man of action. So I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna shove it in his face like, look, there's no handkerchief in here. We're gonna fight. If he wants to fight, I'll fight. I quickly stretch out my hand to the box. Yet he's just as fast in catching my wrist before I can open it. He's touching me. He's touching me. I withdraw my hand from his grip swiftly, like a startled bird soaring into the sky. Oh my god, you can cut this tension with a knife! That truly caught me off guard. I'd forgotten what his hand feels like. I was only kidding. Although you really haven't changed much, have you? It's only been a few days! You just went straight for it. He sounds amused and slightly pleased, as if he just confirmed the accuracy of one of his deductions. Neither have you. I threw all of it away right after you vanished. He's been so betrayed, this man. He says with a subtle squint in his left eye, another lying tale of his. I can't help but sigh at his antics. Oh my god, I'm tongue-tied. Of course you did. So what's really in the box? Want to take a guess? I do have an idea. Knowing him, he'd sooner face the whole Al Capone gang by himself and take their bullets before coming to visit me. This must be way more important than our poignant history. Case evidence? I've seen boxes like this one before. Yeah, it's basically a shoebox, but never one quite so large. It's a really big case, isn't it? He nods. The biggest of my career. And to come to me of all people, you must be at your wit's end about this. Or it's a Fae case. A murder. A Fae murder. He looks away as if trying to hide how galling the circumstances at hand are. Truth be told, I'd rather face the whole Al Capone gang. We read him like a book. Gee, that stings a little. So why would you... Hold on a minute. You think this has some sort of connection to fairies? He flicks his tongue in exasperation. Oh my, seems I've hit the bullseye. We stopped talking about fairies at some point when we were still together. Those talks always led to a heated discussion and then into arguments, because nothing I could say could change his skepticism toward mystical beings. Wait, so they live together, but he's never seen Oz? Or maybe he's just very, suspicious of the Fae and their intentions. This is certainly the chance to tease him about it, though it might be unwise considering the emotional peril he must have gone through to get here. What should I do? Ask for more thoughts. I know this must be hard for you, but I can't help if you don't say anything. See, guys, I didn't tease him. I'm not flirting with him. We don't need to be with our ex. He sighs. No matter how hot he is, you're right. As difficult as it is to admit, the things you've told me before about fairies and whatnot might have helped to make sense of this case. But I have to say, for the sake of my sanity, I still don't believe they exist. Oh, so it was the former. So he's never seen Oz. Fair enough. Not that they like being seen. He appears pleasantly surprised by my answer, as though he was expecting a quarrel right around the corner. Little did he know, I've learned that it's moot to try to explain the otherworldly beings to him. So what makes this case so significant? Why do you think it relates to fairies? Are you even allowed to tell me? I hear the sound of a chuckle under the breath, like a bolt from the blue. For a brief moment, his gaze on mine seems to revert to how it used to be, until the seriousness returns to his face. First things first, since I'm leading the investigation, I do have some discretion on what details to divulge and to whom. That is, if the confidant can bring value to the investigation. And I've known you for a fact that you can be discreet. Still, I must ask your sworn secrecy on this matter. You got it. How casual of us. Not, yes, sir. Not a shaking of hands. Just, yeah, you got it. I got you, bro. So tell me about this case. Why does it seem to be of paramount importance? It's a multiple murder case, potentially perpetrated by a single culprit. The victims are chiefly middle-aged women residing north of the city. They're from old money families, the type that makes regular appearances at high society events. I see. No wonder you're all tensed up. You're telling me. Chief took me off every other case and insisted I put all my time and effort into this. It's only a matter of time until the press catches wind and makes a circus of everything. And with some of the victims' peculiar manners of death. He pauses. This is where the fairies come in? He silently stares and then sighs. I swear I must be losing my mind. You've got this. Now he draws in a long, deep breath. Look at us, we're so supportive as a former partner. 3 of the victims had a manner of death that the unit has never seen or heard of before. Whoa! They look like they've been Medusa'd. The strangest case is the one where the body seemingly hardened into bony tissue overnight. Her corpse almost looked like a carved wooden statue. Oh, I've heard of something like that before. Of course you have. I frown at him. Don't start now. He clears his throat abashedly. Without finding out what caused these deaths, and more importantly, who did this, the press could spin the stories out of control. I don't want to imagine the look on victims' families' faces if and when the papers are making a razz of these poor women's deaths. Yeah, that would be awful. Besides, what kind of depraved, sick bastard goes around murdering women in such a way? This city's already running on fumes. Crime's becoming more rampant day by day. People shouldn't have to look over their shoulder every night. It's no way to live. Even as he lapses into silence, I say nothing. It's not just the city. The rise in crime is bleeding him dry too. Yet, I'm unsure of what words could soothe those who are fighting it on the front line. It's never been where they are. Or I've never been where they are. The frown lines between his eyebrows grow deeper. You know, considering the victim's background, having these murders being exaggerated in papers would pressure the families to insist on closing the case as soon as possible, no matter the cost, no matter who's to blame. You're right. Innocent people are going to bear the brunt for this. It's a terrible situation. I feel my stomach churning. My arms cross on instinct, trying to hold my own disquietude in place. Is there anything you can do? I'm just one man. Try as I might, I can't keep those rotten police brass from lining their pockets. They corrupt. Nothing but a pack of lowlives in high places. He exhales sharply, his voice laced with contempt. Then he fell into silence yet again. Similarly, Words seem to have abandoned me, as I can't shake this feeling of helplessness crawling under my skin. After a minute, he meets my eyes once more. Ah, you're a good listener. Better than most. He curls his lips into almost a smile. I don't mind it at all. What do you mean, almost a smile? That is a smile! That is a smirk! That is a, man, I wish I didn't fuck this up type smile. He's regretting it. He lost this. Thanks. He clears his throat once more. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. This box includes case files, crime scene photos, a couple of blood samples, which I was able to request to bring to you, and several other pieces of evidence. Other than the strange manners of death I said, forensics was puzzled too by the blood samples. How so? One of them doesn't contain iron. That's interesting. Nothing surprises you, does it? Well, about this peculiarity, I'd bring up something from my fairy books, but you'd always find a way to deny it. You're right about that. I'm still investigating the possibility of unknown drugs or poison that somehow caused these oddities. Thank you for the care package. Thank you. Let me hydrate. But I'd be a fool not to go after my hunches and look into all possibilities. What about robbery? It's ruled out. No fingerprints, no evidence of breaking in, nothing had been stolen. And motives? Revenge? We're still interviewing the city elites, looking for the possible motives. City elites? But it takes time. You know how it is. Yes, of course. They're very busy. Speaking of city elites, I know people who can be very helpful in getting some inside information. His expression turns sour at full tilt. He's like, you mean the Fae folk? Who? That man? Who? You mean Henkel? My new current beau? I said people, but yes, that man would be particularly helpful in this matter. He scoffs brazenly and doesn't even try to hide it. He's jealous! Even at the first meeting with Mr. Henkel, I knew it! There is some inexplicable tension between the two. Theo said something about Mr. Henkel feeling off and always hated it whenever I had something to do with him. Though it might just be jealousy in disguise. You know, I'm right. Even if he's barely in the newspapers, he's most likely at the pinnacle of high society. He's also invited me to a gala. To be his partner at a gala. How does that make you feel? I'm sorry. And I don't think he'll mind if I ask him a few things about this. Sorry, I'm not done yet. Apparently, I'm not done yet. Why, of course he's always got a soft spot for you. Hell, he's probably carrying a torch for you. For a long time. Yeah, judging by the way he follows you everywhere. Well, he happened to be interested in Faeology and has a lot of money to allow its development. Look at you, all ready to defend him. What, are you to an item now? If you must know! No. Not yet, I'm still playing hard to get, and we just broke up 2 days ago, you and me, Theodore. Hi, Star, how's your day? My day is going great, Wolfie. I'm so excited because in just about like 30 minutes, 15 minutes actually, we have a showcase, a spontaneous gaming showcase for Stranger Than Heaven, a special broadcast that we had to include a hashtag ad sponsor for in our stream title today. I'm really excited about it. So we gotta get through this. But it was necessary to mention him. I don't know anybody else who would have had that much information about high society. But I hope you're doing well as well. Hope your day is going great. I hope your week is going awesome. Besides, there has never really been anything, even if we did go to fundraising events together from time to time. It was strictly business. Yet again, Theo seems to lose his reason whenever we talk about Mr. Henkel. See, we're not even together. Let's see, he's jealous. Like, it's just business between us. I haven't even gone on a date with him. Not, like, officially. What should I do? Listen! Just explain. We're not anything. We go to fundraising events from time to time, but these are work. He's not gonna believe us regardless. I've gotta get money for my research from somewhere, you know. Our relationship is strictly business, until it's not. He gives me a dirty look. Sure, I believe you. No, he doesn't. Besides, what I do with him is none of your beeswax. His voice becomes even more irritated. That's right. It's not my concern. Do whatever you want with him. Oh, Theodore. Theodore. Just make sure he can keep his mouth shut about the case. I can't help but groan at this turn of events. I will. While we're on the subject of useful allies, you mentioned about blood that doesn't contain iron. I can take the blood samples to the university's chemist. She's good at what she does. And she's from a rich family. She might know some more of the victims, or their families at least. I'll trust your judgment. I take it this is you agreeing to help with the case. That's right. There are lives at stake. He let out a soft smile, as though in quiet agreement with what I said. Thank you. Well, if you think it'll be helpful, you can ask the people you mentioned what they know using the evidence items. But the case files are for your eyes only. Understood. He has fallen silent somehow, leaving an uncomfortable hush in the air once more. Suddenly, a realization comes to mind. Does this mean you'd be willing to hear about fairies? About Faeology? That depends. If this was indeed fairy doings, and if through your investigation you can provide solid theories on 3 things: the culprit, their method of murder, and their motives, supported by evidence, of course, I'm sticking with the idea that there's a logical explanation. An earthly one, for now. Fair enough. I'd wager that we as a collective unit, have approximately 24 hours to get some sort of answer. An answer that makes sense. I can feel the papers are close to getting the story. While you're investigating this lead, I'll look further into unusual drugs and poisons. Oh, about it, Faeologist. Do you dare take on this challenge? Do I? Accept it. I'll help without even being challenged. Accept it. Bring it on, detective. This brings a grin to his almost consistent brooding expression. Good. If you need anything from me, just ring me. Aye, sir. But you need to promise that you'll not just hear me out, but you'll also keep an open mind on fairy topics if I succeed in what you ask. I promise. But I can't promise not to scoff from time to time. That's good enough. I ought to get going. Maybe this will be an opportunity for you to increase Faeology's credibility in the eyes of the academics. Maybe. Seems like some detective has been following the tiny part of Faeology in the newspaper. Says you. The one who had to stop the daily newspaper subscription just because some detective kept getting the headlines. How do you... Before I could finish, he had walked towards the door and opened it. See you tomorrow, around the same time. I hear the door close. Hey! I exclaim with a hint of frustration. After some thought, I realized that he must have noticed the missing newspaper on my desk and my assistant's. Reading papers was part of my daily routine when we were together. Together? Together, you say? I can only shake my head in disbelief. He hasn't changed much either. As I'm reminiscing about a few moments of our past relationship, Oz reveals himself again, now that we're all alone. That was quite the reunion. It was quite the reunion indeed. He hasn't changed at all, has he? I suppose. Although you don't have any obligation to help him. I know. But I've already agreed. Very well, just don't overwork yourself. Yeah, thanks, Oz. I find myself slowly drifting into thoughts. A victim's manner of death hardening into bony tissue could be one of the fairy curses, ossification. If only I could ask Oz whether a fairy was behind this and which one, but it's not that simple. Even if they are my longtime companion, fairies have their own rules about exchanging favors, and they're secretive about their land too. A favor like that doesn't come cheap. At least I'm stocked up on milk and honey for small requests. Speaking of requests, I should get started on a reply to my patron's letter. For some reason, he seems to be more insistent this time that I come with him to the gala. I retrieve a paper and pen and mumble to myself as I write. Dear Mr. Henkel, I hope your recent forays into high society have proven more fruitful than they have in... Should I be hyperbolic? Yes. More fruitful than they have been in centuries you've been roaming amongst their lavish ranks. Believe it or not, I have been considering whether the merits of trying to impress the wealthiest folks in the city outweigh my obvious indignities. You first brought up the possibility of my accompanying you to the annual Leos Gala a couple months ago, and I'm still weighing my options. How do I want to play this? Be apologetic. I still don't have a definitive answer for you at present, I'm afraid. I sincerely apologize for my indecisiveness. About Ruthie, I can't say I'm surprised to hear about her latest flirtations with disaster. Since we were both toddlers, she's frequently found herself in trouble. Oh, is that my sister? Her fiery personality certainly doesn't help her get out of quarrels. I would love to telephone her and ask how she's doing, but we drifted apart a long time ago. Nevertheless, I'm glad to hear that Theo was there to smooth things over for her. I've now arrived at the topic of Theo, or Detective Kraus, as my patron refers. I suppose his query was meant to uncover whether I still care for Theo. How should I answer? Oh my god! Sometimes my thoughts wander. Sometimes. I'm so contradictory. Watch me regret this immediately as soon as we see Mr. Henkel. I murmur under my breath as I write. As for Theo, I must be honest that sometimes my thoughts wander back to him, especially when he's standing right in front of us. However, such thoughts are fleeting at best. I have not a single moment of regret over the decision to end it. Upon signing off, I sealed a letter with wax. It's confirmed. They weren't just roommates of several years, months, hours. I then turned toward my trusted Fae. Oz, can I please trouble you with something? You want me to deliver this letter to your patron, don't you? Indeed. Time is of the essence here. As always, please take care not to catch anybody's attention. He'll see it by tomorrow morning, I'm sure. It would be my pleasure. Thank you, Oz. I'm off. I'll see you later today. I watch as Oz flits out of my office window and vanishes. Once the Fae is gone, I call my assistant to my office. Yes, Professor? Hold on 1 second. I rifle through the contents of the box. Carefully extract the blood samples that Theo mentioned. They appear to be stored in test tubes. Would you mind asking Dr. Rayford to analyze these blood samples? I'll do that, sure. As I hand the samples to her, I notice that she looks like she wants to say something. Over the 2 years we've been working together, I've picked up on a few of her tells. What is it, Minnie? How'd it go with the detective? Okay, I think, unfortunately, we are gonna have to stop here. I'm gonna save. I'm going to save. I really like the game. Exit. I want to go to main menu. Hopefully this takes me. Okay, great. I really like the game so far. This dev in particular, and I've mentioned that I played their previous visual novel, Okami, off stream. I really love that. Something I really like specifically is the fact that they don't lean on like super young pretty folk. Like everybody in this game is still really pretty. Okay, don't mind. They're really pretty. But they're obviously older, you know? I'm not gonna call them hags, but they're older. And they're so fleshed out, they're so good, their personalities, beautiful. I love the tension, I love the writing. I love the musical score. I love the art. It's unfortunate that we had to cut this so short because of the co-stream. Maybe we'll play more of this tomorrow. Because this is a prologue. This is going to be much longer than our typical 1 hour demos done, right? This is a prologue, so we might tack this on to tomorrow's stream, where I only have one game planned for tomorrow. So we might do that. Tomorrow is going to be... What is tomorrow? Purgatory? And I'm clicking out, so we're in a sound void at the moment. Yeah. Tomorrow is going to be Poetry in Purgatory, which is also another dark visual novel. Deals with a lot of like depression and death, things like that. So this wouldn't be, you know, too far-fetched to add onto that. It would still fit within the themes, I feel. This being a murder mystery style game. But yeah, this was at least like our first 30-minute sneak peek into Death and Faeology. If you guys would like to support the game, and I am already really loving it, I'm already really enjoying it. If you guys would like to support it, here is the game, Death and Faeology. If you're watching over on YouTube, the game will also be in the description below. Again, apologies for having to cut this short right now. I know that for this dev's games, they do like to include interactive elements, and I'm really sad that we couldn't get to those at least within the 30-minute window. But again, I will likely add this on to tomorrow's demo day to close out our coverage of the Otome Games celebration. If you're interested in what other titles they have made, or for what other games are available during this Steam event, you can use !show. And again, over on YouTube, I will also have the link to the Steam banner, the Otome Games Celebration Steam banner, in the description. Please, please, please go check out the games that are on that banner. There are over 150 listings, over 140 devs participating, I believe. Wishlist the games, try out the games, try out the demos rather, and yeah, show your support. So far, very, very good. Death and Faeology. The other game that we played today for the event was Scarlet Hunt. So if you're into vampires, maybe consider checking that out. If you're interested in like Hunger Games style stories, yeah, check that one out. That might split your fancy. But we're gonna switch over to the stage now because we have a few minutes here until our broadcast. So let's exit and switch over. Oh my god, I feel so rushed. I was feeling really nervous earlier, and now I'm just feeling rushed. For those who don't know, we are gonna be entering the special events category now. Let's see, just set special events. There we go. We're switching our category over to special events because we were spontaneously invited. And by spontaneously, I legit mean I was invited yesterday. I checked my email after stream. I was invited yesterday to co-stream an Xbox Presents a special look into Stranger Than Heaven, which is a Sega game, which is an RGG Studio game. If you guys don't know who RGG Studio is, they are the devs behind the Yakuza series. And I'm really, really hyped. I can't believe that they reached out to me. I'm astonished. I'm flabbergasted. Thank you again for allowing me this opportunity. It's also the reason why we have #ad in our title today. It's also why you see Stranger Than Heaven partner in my stream tags as well. So let's go ahead and bring these up. From what I know about the broadcast, these are going to be Japanese only. There will be subtitles available, but I don't know if they'll be available through Twitch. But I have both the YouTube and Twitch broadcasts open, just in case one doesn't accommodate for the subtitling. Let me go ahead and bring that up. Get that. Let's stop our background music. And because we are going to be co-streaming, please let me know if I need to adjust volume, okay? I know that they said in the stream package that they sent me that they are going to be using some, unfortunately, DMCA music. So a lot of this might be cut out. It might be muted from the stream, from the VOD. So I apologize in advance. But it is what it is. We can't say no to Sega. All right. Bringing up Twitch broadcast now. Bring up the volume right now. Let's bring that to 50%. I'm gonna go ahead and lower that just a smidge and switch us over here. We have about a minute here. Let's see. Oh, I was lowering the wrong thing. Dude, the smooth jazz. The smooth jazz. I can't believe I got invited to co-stream this. We're just a little girl. Okay, let's bring up our fancy stage, because of course we have to. And let's move me while there's still time to do so. I hope you guys are excited. I'm really excited for this opportunity. It's giving me mafia vibes. I can see that. I can see that. I'm gonna go ahead and make some social media posts right now. Just so everyone knows that the broadcast is starting. We have 10 seconds. Again, this is Xbox Presents a special look at Stranger Than Heaven. It is gonna be a Japanese mainly speaking broadcast, so expect subtitling. I hope I have captions on. Let's just double check that. Okay, good. And if it doesn't work out here on Twitch, we'll watch the YouTube stream. No problem, no biggie. Let's go!
登場界。それが俺たちの国だ。登場界。ほいじゃあいよいよ兄貴。
Oh my god! Oh my god! It is another Yakuza, isn't it?
兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん
It's
取れますけ。
another Yakuza!
ありがとうな。けどそういうんじゃねえんだ。は？俺たちみてえなヤクザもん、帰る場所のない連中が生きていける、そんな場所があったらいいって思わねえか。ねえだろ、そんなの。
Definite prequel, right? Definite prequel now, right? Confirmed? Question
だから
mark?
作るんだよ、俺たち自身で。
Ah! I guess I don't need these closed captions if there's gonna be... Oh my god!
That right there? That's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
Is that Snoop Dogg?
This is Japan.
You know what I think is so funny about the logo? Is like, it says Stranger Then, and I know it's a sun, but it's like D Heaven? Oh my god, I love the music! It reminds me of Samurai Champloo.
歌を食い物にして、蒼天堀の帝王なんて呼ばれて。
Just the vibe, not necessarily the music itself, just the vibe.
欲しかったもんなんでしょうか。
What happened to Corn? We got switched! We are flying through timelines. It was just the 1920s.
What's your story?
Now it's the 60s?
Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change.
親分、よろしくお願いいたします。
Obsessing over one man's death.
Action combat.
I know, but I can't just leave it alone. If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin.
You, Shirota. Dean Fujioka. Snoop Dogg. I fucking called it! Monika Hoshi. Tori Kelly. Aki Otsuka. Tokuma Nishioka. Satoshi Fujihara. Cordell Broadus. Otto. What a cast! Bunta Sugawara. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way.
We could always just make our own country. It's the only choice we got. Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
God, I love the track so much. I feel so bad for anyone watching the VOD and all of this is muted because the song is so good, dude. Damn! Damn! Not the train!
Hey, Japan! Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
Dude, what a roller coaster you'd be playing through. This game is generational. You're playing through decades. Holy shit! What a transition! Wow! And we're just getting started, baby! Snoop Dogg's crazy. Snoop Dogg's in everything. He's living his life, man. In Japan, it seems this time. I bet every piece of music that we hear in the showcase is part of the game as well. Oh, so good, so good.
世界中のゲームファンの皆様、そして Xbox ファンの皆様、こんにちは。
And PC
セガ
fans!
RGG スタジオ代表、本作ストレンジャーザンヘブンのエグゼクティブディレクターを務めます。横山正義です。このプログラムでは RGG スタジオが開発中の最新作、ストレンジャーザンヘブンのゲームの全貌、ストーリーやキャラクター、舞台となる街や時代、そこで繰り広げられる遊びの数々、そしてコンバットシステムについてもご紹介いたします。最後まで目の離せない内容となっておりますので、どうかお付き合いのほどお願いいたします。
Oh, we're definitely gonna stick around for the long haul.
物語は1915年、
1915.
一人の少年がアメリカから逃げ出すため、サンフランシスコの港町で偶然見つけた怪しげな船に忍び込むところから始まります。少年の名前は大東誠。当時としては珍しいアメリカ人の父と日本人の母親の間に生まれた混血の少年でした。貿易商を営む父の影響で世界各地を転々とする中、
One might say
最後に
he's a
父の
blue-eyed
母国でもある
samurai.
アメリカへと移り住んだ大東一家。しかしその直後、父親が急逝してしまいます。
Oh.
英語もそれほど達者ではない。そして当時としては目立つアジア系の外見を持つ母と子。父という後ろ盾を失った後、言われなき迫害を受けるようになってしまいます。その後、精神的疲労から体調を崩していた母親も亡くなり、天涯孤独の身となってしまった誠はある決意をします。母親の故郷でもあり、自身と見た目も近しい人間がたくさんいるはずの日本に渡ろうと。
Where many
持
should
つもの
look
も
like
持たず
him, he
身
says.
一つで船へと乗り込んだ誠ですが、彼が乗った船は裏の世界では名の通った超大物が乗る船なのでした。
Rise and shine, you two.
密輸商人オルフェウス、彼との運命
Sorry,
的とも
apologies,
言える出会い
Orpheus.
が誠の生涯を大きく動かすことになります。
He knows his way around. He's played these games before. What an apt descriptor.
I play Orpheus.
Oh my
an
god, we got him
international
here!
smuggler who only has one rule:
It's him!
taking what's meant to be where it's meant to be.
In real life!
If you want it, I can get it for you.
Oh
See this
my
fella
god!
here? It's his job to keep troublemakers like you out. Thanks to you, we had to remind you. Feel me?
And I play a character connected to Makoto, you, and Orpheus. But I can't get into too many details, so let me tell you about Orpheus. See, Orpheus, he a one-stop shop for
He's
any
just
and
like
all
me.
contraband that his underworld connects may require. I'm talking weapons, ammunition, gold, silver,
Oh, we got
green,
boat battle.
white, a little bit of this, a little bit of that,
Boat
even state
cinema?
secrets. he always delivers. The name Orpheus, that's just a nickname, nothing more. He's a dangerous globetrotter, and that's all anyone knows about him for sure.
Yeah, Makoto and you, those little punks were just the same in the beginning. Until the moment they spat out those last words, when their asses were going to be left for good in the middle of the Pacific.
Want to tell me why you're
You
here?
feel me in Yakuza games so funny to me.
I want to go to Japan.
We got nowhere left in this world. That's why we heading to Japan.
Take a good look. That right there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
See, Orpheus realizes in that moment that maybe what he's destined to deliver are the lives of these two boys.
Getting there is one thing, but how will these kids survive in this place?
Man, how?
Stranger than heaven.
Damn.
Maybe
He dropped it.
even that cold-blooded dealer felt a spark of curiosity.
Taking advantage of the fact that he speaks Japanese, Orpheus brings Makoto on as his sidekick, his wingman. Through countless jobs and deals, Makoto learns the tricks of the trade on how to stay spooned and groomed, dipped and whipped,
Oh god, the
zooted
gun!
and booted, gooted and looted. I ain't gonna go two more. But the harsh airs of the business and how adults blow off steam, if you know what I mean. Now that's when Orpheus discovered the kid has a talent that nobody's seen coming.
That's singing.
Singing?
His skills still had a
Oh my
long way to
God.
go. But that passion in
The
him,
karaoke.
nobody could ever match that.
Music is the great equalizer. It transcends barriers, captivates and unites people. Makoto was always an outsider wherever he went.
Where's the
And
Marlin
finally,
cannon?
He found a place he could call home, where he belongs, where he's treated equal.
A legendary smuggler shrouded in mystery, and a boy with nowhere to go. Their meeting and their parting sets this strange story in motion.
But this is only the prologue to a much bigger story. One that begins within their meeting in 1915 and unravels through 50 years of Makoto's
50
relentless, unforgiving
years.
fight to survive.
Things the era wouldn't allow. Things society wouldn't forgive.
A sweeping saga of men drawn together across time by the strange twists of fate.
It's the story of men who fought, clawed, and struggled to carve out a place for themselves in a Japan undergoing violent change. So keep your eyes on the characters we bring to life, on the choices they make, and the paths they walk.
Japan's pretty slick, ain't it? Welcome to Japan, fellas.
居場所
It's
のな
pretty
い少年
slick,
と
but that
居場
deserves
所
some
を持たない
snaps.
男の出会い。
That's a good
それは
breakdown from
少
them.
年ライト誠にとってこの日本という場所でどうやって生きていくのかを決めるきっかけとなるのです。そしてもう一人この男との出会いが誠の人生の行く末を大きく決めることとなります。それが生涯の友でありライバルでもある少し年上の青年新庄優です。
Yeah, that's you that they were talking about on the boat.
A man of mixed Western and Japanese heritage, Yu has grown up in a world that doesn't quite know where to place him, not unlike Makoto. Yu first meets Makoto on Orpheus' ship, where they're nearly thrown overboard. And from that moment on, their lives are intertwined. Makoto is impulsive and brash. Yu, on the other hand, is a realist, sharper, and more calculating than most, always thinking several steps ahead. Upon reaching Kokura, Yu and Makoto make a daring escape from Orpheus' ship.
They're a
Looks like this
dastardly
is where we
duo.
part ways. Yeah, good luck out there, Makoto. You too. See you on the other side. Till then.
While Makoto faces extreme hardship adapting to a new language and culture, Yu adapts rather quickly and even finds
Oh
work,
my God.
becoming quite comfortable as a Westerner in Japan.
I
High
see you got a
society.
new get up. You're working here now?
I am. And I see that you're exactly the same.
Damn.
Still just another no-name loser.
Damn.
But Yu's heart hides a major weakness. He simply can't leave his faithful friend, Makoto, behind.
I don't know. That's not what it sounded like on the
Through all
stairwell.
the persecution, Makoto wants more than anything to carve out a place of his own in Japan. Yu, however, as a man of great ambition, seeks something more. He doesn't want to just survive in Japan.
He's ambitious.
He wants to reshape it. If the world won't make room for him, he will build the new one.
He's gonna be the
These
next
ideas
Jesus.
soon clash, and our stowaways decide to walk separate paths. But fate, of course, has other plans. A unique opportunity presents itself years later and reunites them as partners in show business.
Show
Adapting
business.
the famed Yashima name from their Kokura days, Makoto and you then enter a chaotic and unpredictable new chapter
Oh my god, look
in
at
Minami
them.
as Osaka's latest and greatest shonen. Here, Makoto, with years of Yakuza experience from his time in Hiroshima, becomes a true force to be reckoned with as he
Whoa.
tangles with Osaka's many crime syndicates and even the Italian mafia.
What's the Italian mafia doing in
Naturally,
Japan?
With Makoto as the brawn, that leaves you to play the brains, using his wit and intellect.
That
You
blue on
navigate
him
the
is
world of
beautiful.
underground entertainment, leading to a face-off with the Japanese government. Makoto Daito and you, Shinjo. One path, two different strides. And that's only the beginning. 30 years after meeting at sea, the world is changing around them, giving way to even greater tragedy. From here, the story has toward a conclusion almost no one could predict, but that's only part of it. This is far more than a story about crime or ambition. It's a story of identity, belonging, history, a story of friendship, of lives, of wills determined not only to spin the wheel of fate, but to shatter it. Rags to riches. It's a tale as old as time, and more fitting than ever. It is my hope you will experience this remarkable tale for yourself.
With the amount of footage that they have of both you and him together, I kind of want it to be like a way out situation where it's co-op. But I don't know how that would work for a full-length
この2
game,
人の
you know?
50年間にわたる生涯を描いた作品となります。
I mean, it could
ここで
very
舞
well
台
be
と
a
なる街に
full-length
ついて
game,
も
but
紹介させていた
going
だ
through
き
the
ます。
decades, you
まず
want to
始まりの
see
街
individual growth of each
1915
character as well.
福岡小倉オルフェウスの密輸船の目的地でもある日本西部の一大工業地帯でもあったこの町がストレンジャーズ・アンヘブン最初の舞台となります。まだ日本に近代的な娯楽が存在しない中、職を求め全国から集まった労働者たちによって賑わう
Wow.
活気ある街並みが特徴
The
です。
cities look so
飲む
alive.
打つ買うすべての遊びが詰まっています。
Lots of interactions, just like the other Yakuza games. 0 and 2 had separate protagonists as well.
次の舞台は1929年の広島呉。
I wonder how long
造船
each
を中心
section
と
is
した
going to be
重工業の
too,
街であると
considering they're
同
going
時
through so many
にさま
decades.
ざまな国の社交場としても機能した異色の街並みが特徴です。映画などの娯楽も
Because there's
浸透し
obviously gonna be
日本
some
文化の近代
importance
化の訪れが感じられる
in
一
each
方、
decade.
日本有数の極道
One
組
thing
織
that really
に牛耳られた背
catapults
景を
them
持
into
つ
the
街
next step.
地下水路や高台など
Oh
高
my
低差のあ
god,
る
look at
迷
these
路のような地形
environments!
を冒険に奥行きを与えます。
Dude, this is so freaking
そ
beautiful.
して
RIP
1943
optimization.
今も日本有数の歓楽街として知られる大阪の南へと舞台を移します。
This is all in-game footage.
緊迫する世界情勢の中、海外の文化が深く入り込んだ
Oh,
日
that's
本の裏
cool.
が描かれます。表向きには日本を
I
叩
like
きつつ
seeing the
裏で異国の文化を楽しむ
the
人々。
difference between all this
そし
high
てそれを裏で操ろうとする
society, all the
ヤ
bright
クザや
flashing
マフィア
lights,
た
and
ち
then the dingy
過去
sewers.
の舞台とは様変わりした
I love that
新しい遊びの
juxtaposition.
数々を体験することが可能です。その後舞台は1951年、日本有数の観光地でもある静岡・熱海。そして1965年の東京新宿カムロ町へと物語の進行に伴って移
Please
ってい
show
くことにな
Kamurocho.
るの
There you
です。
go.
そこ
You
には
asked,
大きな
and
スト
they
ーリー
will
上の
show.
秘密がありますので、また別の機会に遊
They
びの
will
様子などをお
provide.
伝えできればと思います。
Here we go, showbiz.
After Orpheus recognizes his talent for music, Makoto discovers that he has a keen ability to find the music in everyday life. and can memorize sounds as ideas for future compositions.
Oh.
Makoto can take note of many different sounds from across town.
He's
Whether
a
that's the hustle
genius,
and
Your
bustle
Honor.
of the streets,
Oh my god, you can put melodies
a
together.
call from a wild animal,
Look at
or
him just
even the
snapping
sound
at
of
the
his
face of
enemies
danger.
mid-combat.
Are you serious?
New ideas
That is absurd.
can come from just about anywhere. These sounds will also vary depending
Please stop.
on the era, location,
Wait, don't beat me
and
up yet.
time of the
I
day.
need to get that sound again.
At
Can you do
night,
that?
Makoto might listen in on a neighbor's snoring.
Are you fucking kidding?
The call of hungry crows flocking to freshly scattered crumbs. Or distant howls echoing from afar. The list goes on. By collaborating with various composers he will encounter, Makoto can combine and arrange these sounds he has gathered
Oh
to
my
help
God.
create original compositions.
Oh,
At first, Makoto
that
gives
sounded
singing
like a
try for
freaking
himself.
sea shanty.
So,
That's
you
so
singing up?
cool, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Then you might try making some money with it.
What?
However, he later finds his true calling as a showman, producing and managing gigs and performances for other artists.
Ooh.
Find a singer with talent and do all you can to make them a star. They call that a showman.
As
The
a
greatest
showman,
showman.
Makoto will decide the structure of each show,
Oh. Lots of involvement
handle the
in this
promotion,
minigame.
and finally, stage the thing itself.
That's Kazuma's dad? This
Earning
one?
more and more money with each success. Another key element of being a showman
Or the other guy,
is
the one who was
scouting
telling
those with a
us
gift
about
for
showman.
music. By gathering info from around town, Makoto can find new singers and musicians to take part in his productions.
I love that they tie
As the
in
story progresses, Makoto will grow close
and
to
kind
a
of
wide range of individuals, each
fleshed
possessing
out
unique and
this
remarkable
little
abilities.
minigame.
Still,
Side
among
mission.
all this new talent in Makoto's life as a showman, the most impactful are undoubtedly the singers.
It's more engaged
Some
with the
who you may
world
know already.
instead of having to go to like a little karaoke parlor and sing your heart out. So I like how involved this is with the
たかし
gameplay.
は主人公の大東とクレの極道組織で出会います
Maybe just the same model or similar.
じゃ、
You're just seeing
確かに。
things. You're just seeing things.
またいつでも貸してやるで。
組織内では赤鬼の異名で恐れられていた大東のアシスタント的なポジションで大東のことを慕う弟分のような役柄ですとある事情から広島最強とも言われるいわき組の一員となった大東の舎弟として常日頃行動を共にする
Okay,
よ
so
う
we
になる
have
んです
one
が
of the families,
そんな高志の
Iwaki.
隠していた趣味が歌とピアノでしたヤクザとしてはあまり役に立たない趣味ですし高志はそのことを必死に隠しているんですがある日大東にその趣味を知られてしまいます
なんじゃピアノうるせえぞ
How dare you?
誰が言うた
You beat him up! Deserved! What he was playing was beautiful!
兄貴大東は
He
こいつに歌わせ
disrespected
て
you.
一儲けしてやろうと興行を思いついてこれをきっかけに大東の興行師としての活動が本格化していき後の八島興行やそのまた後の登場会という組織にもつながってくるストーリー的にも大きなエピソードの一つとなります大東の兄貴はどんな歌を作るのかそしてユーザーの皆様はその歌をどう作り変えていくのかそして僕はどうやってその歌を歌ってどうストーリーに関わっていくのか今作には高志以外にも
what's his
重要
role,
なシン
guys?
ガーたちが存在するのですがこの方の役柄も非常に重要となります
Dude, they're so good at visual storytelling, even for just the trailer. Whoever the cinematographer is, oh my god, you guys are
to the
so
seaside
good at this.
city of Otome.
I
in
love
1951.
Tori Kelly.
1951 is a moment
I love
of
her
great
so
change
much.
in Japan, a time when American influence has flooded in,
She's
creating
such
new
a
trends
phenomenal
in
singer.
language, music, and fashion. This collision of East and West results in a unique era that exudes both optimism and melancholy. Otome is one of Japan's most notable tourist destinations. My character, Susie, intends to sing on the largest stage in that city. There, the course of her life is permanently altered when she meets Makoto and Yu. So, what'd you think?
Brilliant.
Stranger Than Heaven brings players
sounds so
inside
flirty.
Japan's show business world at this pivotal moment in the country's history. And unsurprisingly, showbiz's customs and culture turn out to be just as cutthroat as the underworld's. As a singer, working on this project
It's
and
cutthroat
portraying
even
this
now.
character was an absolute honor, and unlike anything else I've done before. In addition to my voice acting, I worked with Satoshi-san, who plays Takashi, on crafting the theme song for the game. I
It's
love
so
being able to
good!
combine acting and singing in a single project.
Y'all did
and
amazing!
I'm so thrilled for players to experience what we've cooked up.
And of course they hit us with the song. It's so good!
–これまで紹介したようにストレンジャー・ザン・ヘブンは5つの時代、5つの舞台、そして50年間にわたる男たちの生涯を描いた作品であること、さらに歌というものを中心としたさまざまなゲーム体験がある非常にユニークな内容になってい
Yeah,
るという
guys,
ことをお
this
伝
is
え
a
してき
singing
ましたが、
game.
そ
This
れ
is
だ
a
けでは
showman
あ
game,
りま
not
せん。
a Yakuza
主人
game.
公
Get
で
it
あ
right.
る大東誠の真骨頂はどんな相手にも屈しない精神力と
Oh, we're getting
腕っ
into
ぷしの強
battles
さにあり
now.
ますここからはストレンジャー・ザン・ヘブンもう一つのユニークポイントとも言うべきコンバットシステムについて解説していきます。
Let's see this action combat. Very brawler type combat.
私からは今作の最大の特徴ともいえるコンバットシステムについてご紹介いたします。
It's always a
今作のコン
risk
バットシステム
creating
最
a
大
new
の特徴
combat
は
system.
プレイヤーキャラクターである大東の左半身
Especially for a
と右半身の
long-standing
操作を
series.
それぞれ独立した操作で行うというものです。コントローラーの RB、RT を入力すると右手や右足といった右半身 LB、
Okay, so you
LT を入力する
control
と
left and right
左手や
side
左
with
足など
left and right
左半身を
bumpers.
使っての攻撃を繰り出すことができます。大東はこれらの入力に反応してビビッドにアクションを繰り出し、かつてないレベルで意のままに操っている感覚を提供します。攻撃
They
の
do it a
方法は
lot in their
タップして
games.
の
It's
連続攻撃だ
honestly
けではなく
a really good way to go about it.
パワーを込め
Like experiment
話す
until
こ
you
とで
can
より
tighten it
強
up.
烈な攻撃を繰り出すこと
There
も可能
are
です
so many
これを利
franchises,
用
so
して
many
タイミン
games
グよ
out
く攻
there
撃を繰り出すことが上手
that
なプレーの一つ
change
と
like
なりま
one
す。
small
例え
thing
ばこのよう
in
に
every
走り寄ってき
series,
た時
one
に絶妙
tiny
なタイミン
minuscule
グで
detail
パワーを込
in
め
their
た攻撃を
system.
叩き込む
And it
ことや
takes them
連続したタップ入
decades
力で
to
ジャブを連
finally
発した後に
tune
パワーを
that
込めた
system.
強い攻撃を繰り出したりすることも自
So
由
the
自在
fact
で
that
す。
they go out of their
他にも
way to
敵の攻撃を
change
片
things
方
so
の手で防ぎ
drastically,
即座に反撃
I
するの
applaud
で
them. What
相
risk
手のアクショ
takers?
ンを見極め決定的な攻撃の瞬間をプレイヤー自らがデザインできることが本作の醍醐味と言えるでしょう。左右を操って激しい打撃戦を仕掛ける以外にも LT と RT を同時に引くことで
Oh, yes,
タックルを
button
繰り出し
mashing.
て攻撃することができます。タックルの勢いのままマウントを取って攻撃といった状況でもリアルに左右の手を使ってア
Yes,
クションしてい
say
るかのよう
less.
な感覚を味わうことができます。本作のもう一つのコンバットシステムの大きな特徴に武器の存在があります。大東は素手での戦闘のみならず包丁、ハ
Oh
ンマ
my
ー、
god.
刀と様々な武器との出会いがあり
Dude,
それら
the
を手にして
we're
戦
not
い
even
きます。
playing it, but the
本編
weapons
の
feel
壮大な
so
物語の
weighty.
多くの局面では
Also, was that a
これ
fish?
らをいつ装備しどう戦っていく
Did I
か
see
が
a
生
fish?
き残っていくための鍵となってきます。大東がその人生を歩んでいく中で
Am I seeing
より
things?
強力な武器を手にすることもあるでしょう。
God damn.
古
That's
く
what
か
I
らの
need.
技物や新たな製法で生まれた品など様々です。新たに手に入る素材を武器に注ぎ込むことで
I love how they present that.
追加性能の解放も可
The
能で
weapon
す。
upgrades. They put it on a little a
積極
weapon
的に武器の
stand.
入手とアップグレードを行うことで生き残るための手段が増えていきます。ストレンジャーザンヘブンではこうした基本的なアクションに加えて高速移動する車中での
Yeah!
バ
Car
トルや一瞬で
battles!
倒すことができる大技
Holy shit!
特定のシチュエーションで繰り出せる必殺のアクションなど 多種多様なコンバットシステムを体験していただけます。
Wow. Stealth kills are also very satisfying too in a game that's full of like brute force attacks and so much confrontation. Implementing stealth mechanics in it.
僕自身、日本人の父とスペイン人
What
の
a way to
母
go
を持
above and
ち、
beyond.
環境や時代こそ違えど、大東誠と近しいような経験や、それこそ苦しい思いを
The
し
Like
た
a
ことが
Dragon
あり
game
ま
you have
す。
planned is the
そんな
first
中でも
turn-based
必死に
Yakuza
言葉
game
の
they
壁を
put
越えられるよ
out.
うに努力して、自分の居
Yeah,
場
I
所、
do recall you
自分の
telling me
夢を
that
追いかけ、
before.
壁を乗り越えることで俳優としてのキャリアを積み重ねてきました。本作の大東誠は決して善人ではありません。また登場してくる他のキャラクターたちも全員癖のある人間ばかりです。
Just
でも
be him,
全員共
anxiety.
通している
Just
の
be
は
him.
成し遂
Simply
げたい
be.
夢がある。そしてそ
And
の
then
た
you
め
can have it all.
に必死に生きているということです。
The
人は
blue is so
夢があるからこ
prominent.
そ頑張れます。どんなに苦しいことがあっても最後まで必死
I
に
wonder
も
what the
がき
significance
続けてい
is.
きます。
Colors always
そんな
play a
人間の
huge
生きる
role
という
in
こと
these
への
games.
強い執着と情熱がこの作品の魅力だと思っています。私も今本作の収録で非常に難易度の高いお芝居に挑戦しているところなのですが、この世界の中で生きているキャラクターたちの熱量に負けないよう、自分が培ってきた技術と経験と情熱でこの作品を完成に導けるよう精一杯頑張ります。
今回はストレンジャーズ・アンヘブンについてストーリーとゲーム概要を中心にご紹介いたしました。そう遠くないうちにより詳細なゲーム内容やテクニカルな部分についてもご紹介できると思います。続報にもご期待ください。そして最後に重要なお知らせです。
Important
本
announcement!
作ストレンジャーズ・アンヘブンはこの冬に
This
発売となります。
winter?
また
End of the
Xbox
year!
ゲームパスで発売日から
Xbox Game Pass on release day.
現在
Wait,
RPG ス
that
タ
is
ジオでは完成に向けて
huge.
総力を挙げて制作に取り組んでいます。我々のスタジオにしか
I
作り
mean,
出せ
I
な
don't have
い
Xbox,
攻めた
but
ストーリー
to
テリング
put it
と
on
ゲ
the
ームシステ
Game
ム、
Pass
あなたも天国よりも
immediately?
奇妙な世界で思いっきり暴れてみませんか。横山でした。
Wow! Winter release date 2026! Ooh. So what I'm hearing is I need to dedicate the entire month of November and December to just Yakuza games. I need to marathon the Yakuza games. It's also coming to Steam. Good. Xbox Cloud, Steam, PlayStation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Wow! I'm so hyped! They know how to put on a show. They were not kidding about showmen. That's how you do a showcase. That's how you do a showcase! Oh my god, if you guys want more information, by the way, on Stranger Than Heaven, let me see if I could pull up the website. Stranger Than Heaven. Here we go. You can check out this website right here. Stranger Than Heaven. Is their official Xbox page. Have more information about the game there. I'm sure they're gonna update it to be like, releasing in winter! Oh my god, I'm so hyped for it. Okay. I have to be honest here. I have never played any of the Yakuza games. I've been told about it so many times. I've seen Anxiety Servant play the Yakuza games, but I have never touched one. I've been recommended to play Like a Dragon, and then after that, I don't know. Like, is it better to play them in order? I'm genuinely considering doing a Yakuza marathon. Like, genuinely, in order to hype up the release of this. I don't know. I don't know when exactly in winter they're releasing this, but we can do it. We can dedicate we can dedicate entire month, maybe 2 months to the Yakuza series. How long would that take us exactly? I'm assuming that they're about 40 to 50 hours long per franchise. But it's such an ambitious game. It's such an ambitious game already. Again, it is spanning through 5 decades. So from 1910s to 1960s is when it's the timeline is going to be. So I'm really curious how long the game is going to be, because they didn't touch on that at all. I'm curious how long each decade is going to be, because again, they didn't touch on that at all. But they introduced so many characters. They have a goated cast. Holy crap! I am so blown away. Like, how? 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 I feel like they just released a game recently. It might have been like last year or something, but I feel like they're putting out so many games so quickly. You can play the first Like a Dragon without any understanding because it's a new protagonist with some returning characters. Any other Like a Dragon after that, definitely recommended to play the previous games. Okay, so it is recommended to play them in order. In what place in the timeline does the Like a Dragon go for the Yakuza games? Does it like interrupt any of the numerical Yakuza games? Like, is it 1, 2, 3, and then Like a Dragon, and then 4, 5, 6? I don't know how many there are. Which is why I'm playing through all of them, because I want to catch up. I've only played the first Like a Dragon. Oh my god, we have to plan this. We have to plan. Oh my god, wait! I could do that for my marathon. Wait, shoot! Didn't I have Yakuza put on for one of my charity streams too? Oh, I'm so conflicted. I'm so conflicted. Do I have it? No, I don't. No, I don't think so. Because I remember having this conversation in my Discord, I think, where I was like, I don't want to put games that I was gifted on a charity goal. I don't want to do that. Okay. Maybe this is like an October marathon thing then. Maybe this is an October marathon plan, is to play through the Yakuza games. But they did so good with the cinematography, with the show itself. Wow. The music? Oh, breathtaking. Like, which is expected considering this is a musical game, guys, not a Yakuza game. Please get it right. Get it right. Oh man. I want to restart the broadcast even. But I know if I do that, we're just going to get the VOD muted even longer, and you guys won't be able to hear my thoughts at the end of it. Which is unfortunate. Anybody who's watching the VOD later, this part is likely going to get cut out. This entire showcase likely to get cut out simply because of the music, because it's DMCA. It makes sense considering the game isn't out yet, and so we can't have the excuse of, oh yeah, this music was made for the game. The game's not out yet. So it doesn't make sense, at least in the eyes of, I don't know, websites, in the eyes of websites. God, I hope that they release the OST separately. I guaranteed they will. Cause that, oh my god, what we heard, beautiful. And again, everything that they played there, not just the main theme song, but anything that they were playing, like those jazzy tunes that were in the background, I'm pretty sure that those are all going to be in game as well. Cause like, why would they just play something not associated with the game in their 30-minute showcase? That's ridiculous. They're already going all out with the visuals. Might as well, you know, match the music to the visuals. But no, fantastic showcase. Snoop Dogg was hilarious for me. Personally, Snoop Dogg, wow, he's everybody's hero, isn't he? He should be your hero. If he's not your hero, he should be your hero. Ignore his, you know, his infractions in life. Ignore those. And just, like, look at his life now. Look at where he's taken it. Look at how he's evolved. And isn't that a true testament to what the Yakuza games are like? Isn't that a true testament to growth and making it up into high society, making it up and living your life and being in everything? There are 9 total mainline games that take at least 20 plus hours to finish each one. 20 plus hours. Okay, no, so, okay. Yeah, so if we start in October, for my marathon, for my birth month marathon, then we can probably make the winter release for this game. I feel like that seems like a really good plan. Unless they don't actually release in December. Like, in my head, December is the most associated with winter. It could very well be January 2027. All they said was winter release date. It could very well be January 2027. It could be February, early February 2027. Like, let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. There's a lot of months where it could be winter. So, wait, no, it has to be December because they said this year, right? Right? Am I remembering wrong? They said this year. It has to be December. It has to be December. Imagine them releasing Christmas Day. That would be wild. I am so excited for this. Thank you so much, by the way, to Sega, to RGG Studio, to Xbox, to... Thank you for letting me co-stream this. This is beautiful. This was magnificent. As someone who has only seen others play the game, who has seen the fan base from the outside, it is an amazing series. It is an amazing series, and I'm really looking forward to this one. Yeah. Okay. I think that's a really good place to just end things for us, isn't it? Let's take this down. Let's take this down. What do you guys think? What else are you guys hyped for that? What are your theories so far for the game? Because I know that we were seeing a lot of like, ooh, it's the start of the clan, right? I was seeing a lot of that. I was seeing the start of the clan. I was seeing maybe there are some ancestors that make appearances in other games and other franchises, possibly. But I don't know, this one seems like it is more of a spin-off of the Yakuza games than actually being a mainline, we start a Yakuza family type game, and highly focus on the Yakuza aspect. Like, yeah, we were seeing underground scenes where they were dealing with all that, but I think that more has to do in line with the fact that people were making connections with the musical underground than trying to beat up other Yakuza or Mafia members. And there is the Italian Mafia included in this as well. I don't know enough of a history to be like, oh yeah, did you know that Italians tried to colonize or take over the East Asian mafia scene because the Italian mafia could definitely only be the only mafia to ever exist. I don't know enough about that to say all of that. I don't know. Italian mafia is strange, to be honest. No clue what they're doing in Japan. Maybe they're there for music. I need to look this up, actually. I need to see what the history is behind, like, Italian mafia in Japan. Italian mafia in Japan. I'm Googling that exactly, word for word. I did not include mafia. I only put Italian in Japan. Well, okay. Let's see. Let me see. Is there a case of Italian mafia organizations working in Japan? Because here's how I can see it, right? Is at least during the Roaring 20s, which we know that decade is covered in within the game. It's 1920s. Roaring 20s, that was in America, right? Al Capone, all that thing. I can see them making a connection between that and maybe like making trade deals or whatever in Japan. But that is a very far-fetched, that is very like, I don't know. Yeah, far-fetched idea. It's a very outlandish claim to be making. I guess, like, they provide guns. What if Orpheus works for the Italian mafia and that's why he's so saddled up with those sidearms? What if he's smuggling weapons? What if he's smuggling weapons away from the Italian mafia in New York? Smuggling them to Japan to provide it to the mafia in Japan. There's so many ways that we could go about this. Let me bring my background music up. Spoiled it. I didn't even properly read to see... Hold on, what does Google say? Is there a case of Italian mafia organizations working in Japan? It has been said that the American mafia, which originates in Italy, was trying to expand to Japan. It would have been very difficult for Italian crime to work effectively in Japan. Okay. There was no significant or established presence of the Italian mafia. Yeah, because they were beat out of there. With their own guns! Damn, how embarrassing. Imagine being beat up by a guy who's like, don't shoot me, I need to snap my fingers and remember this sound. The massive disrespect. Like, whoa, can you shoot at that wall again? Like, dodge, woo, bob and weave. Whoa, can you shoot your gun again at that brick wall specifically so I can snap my fingers? That is so absurd. I know for sure that like karaoke music in the Yakuza games has always been a really comedic thing for the series. I've seen so many people talk about karaoke specifically in Yakuza. I love how involved this one is in the video game. The fact that you're actually building up a whole musical network, a musical franchise. You're booking the talent, you are hiring, recruiting, you're putting up posters, and then you set up in speakeasies. Like, that's so cool to me. I love when things are more involved in the story than just having random side quests. And they didn't actually cover too many like of the side quests. I imagine that the story just is that primarily. And then whoever you decide to recruit, those are more like, they're all optional. With maybe the exception of one or two talents. Like the genius pianist composer with the singer, probably all like scripted to be in the lineup, in the band. And then everyone else is kind of just optional. You laugh, but I've beat up a man with a... I didn't make that up. It said this year, this winter. And now we're planning how I can play all the games before this new one releases. We're trying to figure that out now. My theory is that, like, oh, maybe we'll start in October for my October marathon and just play Yakuza only. I don't know how that's gonna go for us. Because, you know, we still have demos, we still have showcases to play through. I don't know how well that's gonna go or how long that's gonna last me, considering like my ADHD is, but we'll try our best to play through these games. Now, granted, they never outright said that this is a Yakuza game, but we've seen all the signs. We see all the signs. They have mostly branded this game as a singing game, which I think is hilarious. And I still have videos to edit. You're so right. I'm gonna be editing our reactions to this too, even. Because, man, that was so good. Again, I feel so bad for anyone who is going to be watching the VOD of this, because 1000% it is getting muted. I've already been pre-warned that all of the music from the showcase, DMCA, because the game is not actually out yet, so they can't make it DMCA free. So RIP, if you guys missed out on the music, man, go YouTube it. YouTube it and then play it in the background, watch the VOD muted, and just watch it. Just listen to the music in the background. Don't even watch the official Sega broadcast. Just watch my stream. Muted. No, I'm kidding. Please don't. I'm kidding. Go watch the official Sega broadcast. Go watch Xbox channel. Go watch IGN. They all broadcast it. I'm sorry. DMCA, YMCA. If you know, you know. Oh my god. there was so much going on in that trailer though. If you guys missed it, please go and watch the that trailer. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube actually to show you guys. It is on Twitch. It is on Twitch, but I don't know if they're gonna be muting their own VOD. I don't know how that works. Xbox presents Stranger Than Heaven. I was kind of making fun of the logo a little bit because they have the sun, which Japan is known for. Like, they love having the sun in all of their logos for anything. There it is. Yeah, if anyone wants to watch the actual broadcast, not my stream, go here, support the official broadcast. They can't come for me if I do this. they can't come for me if I do this. Look, I'm showing support. There you go. There you go. It is a 30-minute showcase. Is it? Probably less than. Oh, wait. No, it was way longer than that, actually. Was it? No. They have a whole, like, 30-minute wait time. Yeah, it was like 30 minutes. It wasn't that long. But, man, was it freaking beautiful. It was gorgeous. The cinematography of the trailer itself, magical. Like, that's genuinely the highest standard of showcase I've ever seen. Granted, a lot of it was them reading scripts and not being on like a stage in front of people, but even for a scripted showcase, that was magnificent. I need to see Snoop Dogg and Majima interact just once, please, RGG. The modders are already on it. Anxiety. 1000%. Modders already on it. Snoop Dogg was so freaking funny. Snoop Dogg's gonna beat our ass. No, he wouldn't. He seems like a mentor. He's definitely a guardian angel for us in the games. Did you see him? He could have killed us right then and there on the boat when he caught them, but he didn't. He's like, here's Japan. Off with you. And then he took us under his wing, and then he held the gun sideways for us to defend us. I am 100% behind the theory that he is smuggling weapons from the Italian mafia in America to Japan. I am 100% behind that theory. Because what else is he doing there? What else does Orpheus do? Orpheus has been around these parts. They said that, not me. There was a part where we swung at him and he caught his fist. That was because we were so new. We didn't know any better. We didn't know any better. We were just like a reckless little guy. We're brand new here. We also don't know that he holds a gun, okay? Probably, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they were showing a lot of parts between... I'm sorry, is the main protagonist Makoto? Was I wrong? Am I wrong? I know there's you. Because I keep referring to us as like we. Okay, yeah, it is Makoto Daito. So, okay. There's a lot of sequences they showed us between Makoto and you. And it was really, really, really making me wish that there was co-op in the game because it was reminding me of A Way Out. Which, if you guys don't know that game, it's basically a two-player co-op game where you're escaping prison. And the visual style of it, because they were tied up on the boat, they grew into a long-lasting friendship because they were both halfies going to Japan and creating a new life in Japan. And they had this strong super bond. And it made me really want, because they kept showing visuals of them together, it made me really want some kind of co-op gameplay, which honestly isn't going to work out if they're planning to go through 5 decades. And we were seeing some portions where it was just a single player format, but I feel like they could make co-op work. It's just it wouldn't work for a full game. It wouldn't work for that full game. unless it was split screen and we were seeing Makoto do whatever it is he's doing and then you doing whatever it was he's doing. But they also are like progressing in their goals at different speeds. So again, that's the only reason why I don't think we would see co-op gameplay. But it makes you wonder, like, eventually, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure Yakuza's only ever been single player. It makes me wonder if they're going to start making co-op games in the future. Simply because of the visuals, simply because of that. Like, it was so good. Like, could you imagine escape sequences with that? Because we know that they have stealth gameplay available in the game. We know that they have car fights, they have train battles, they have boat battles. I don't know if we'll be controlling boats. I don't know if we'll be able to drive around in any of the vehicles. But for sure, we're going to be brawling. There is action combat in that game. There was one multiplayer game, I think. Let me know if that's for sure. Let me know if that's for sure. I feel like with how experimental they are with their systems, they could do it. They could probably pull it off. Not for the story though, it was a brawler. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah. That would make sense, that would make sense. Yeah, I don't... Man, I wonder how long this game is gonna be. I really wonder. Not because like, oh, it's tiring me out. Because it's so much to tell. It seems like there's so much story to tell. Could you imagine how much tragedy they can inject in this game? I don't know why that's the first thing I think about. How much death, how much blood on our hands we could get, all from music. Could you imagine? Music industry is rough. We're gonna find that out in winter for sure. But yeah, that was our coverage of Stranger than Heaven. Stranger Than Heaven. I'm so hyped for it. I'm so hyped for it. I think we're gonna go and look for somebody to raid out to now. That was a fantastic place to just end. I don't think we can... Well, we can. We can probably do so much more to top that, considering we were playing some Otome Games Celebration visual novels earlier and had to cut it short. But no. We'll save Death and Faeology for tomorrow. We will try to finish that demo tomorrow. We'll see, though. We'll see if we can. Tomorrow we have Death and Faeology, possibly, and Poetry in Purgatory planned to close out our participation in the Otome Games Celebration Steam event. And then on Saturday, I will also be streaming at 4 p.m. Central to participate in a special events raid train. There's going to be a ton of announcements. I hope you guys can be there. It's going to be a very short stream. All things considered, it's not going to be like 3 hours long, that's for sure. But I hope you guys can make it to Saturday's event because I'm going to have a bunch of announcements. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really stressed about it, actually, genuinely. Because I've never done anything like that before. But that's enough. That's all you're getting out of me. Don't press me. Don't press me. I'm really bad at keeping secrets. Okay, let's see who's streaming. Normally after showcases, and this is the one thing that's frustrating, is that this is just announcement showcase, really. This was, if anything, just an announcement showcase. So there's no demos for us to play after. There's no game or trailers really to divulge in directly after this one. Like, yeah, I loved it, but I want more. And so normally after showcases like these, I would just raid out to someone else who's doing a showcase like this. But we can't! We can't! So, I think we're gonna go raid out to... We're gonna raid out to Melon, because I accidentally forgot to tag her in yesterday's post-stream post to thank her for raiding me. So we're gonna return a raid to her. because I feel bad for not tagging her. She is playing Far Far West with Drac and the Draco-Gremlin crew. If you guys have more thoughts about the game, please gush about it over on my Discord. Tag me in anything relating to Stranger Than Heaven. Thank you again to Sega, to Xbox, to RGG Studios for allowing me to broadcast this, to co-stream this, for allowing me to be a Stranger Than Heaven partner. And yeah, again, we need to temper expectations. This was a breadcrumb that we were given, and I'm so thankful for this. I don't know if this is gonna lead to other sponsorships or other opportunities with them in the future. I'm just happy that we were able to get this sneak peek, this preview, because it was amazing and it was beautiful, and I am going to definitely plan a Yakuza marathon. Just don't know when for sure. Melon plays Yakuza. Yeah, she also plays Yakuza! So yeah, we're gonna go raid out to her. Here is the raid message for everyone who's gonna be raiding out with us. Make sure to copy and paste this over in Melon's channel. If you guys come up with other raid messages, feel free to use those as well. If you don't have my emotes, use whatever you have available. I don't know if I said that already. I probably did. I am buzzing. I'm buzzing with excitement. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But again, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central, Otome Game Celebration Visual Novels. Saturday, special events at 4 p.m. Central. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. For anyone watching the VOD, apologies that the broadcast was muted, probably. But I urge you guys to find it either on Twitch or on YouTube, and watch it, because man, there's a lot of surprises. Man, there's a lot to look at. Man, the cast is goated, the music is beautiful, and you need to hear it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the visual novels from today as well. We played through Scarlet Hunt and a little bit, like 30 minutes of Death and Faeology. We're definitely gonna play more of that because it was already giving me such good vibes. I can't explain it. If you know, you know. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start raid. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, I will see y'all whenever. Bye-bye!